Hello, everyone, and thank you for being able to join me. I know I am doing live stream randomly, and just sending messages like, okay, maybe 10 minutes, maybe like 5 minutes, I will do live stream. So I do appreciate people who joined, and I apologize for people who always want, send me messages like, no, where's your live stream and when are you actually going to do it? Only when I have time. Again, like I said, I do apologize for that. Now, let's just talk. Like I said, I want to also do a lot of things that are promoting each other. I want to have the ability to get to know you more and get to know your culture wherever you're from because I really believe this is important. And I think this is one of the most important things and why I created this channel, the fact that I am able to communicate with you here and not through, the mainstream media, even though YouTube is mainstream. Because right now we're able to have a conversation and to not, not force ourselves to follow exactly what the media is telling us. Like, for example, I'm always telling you, a lot of people tell me this is the first time I'm talking to someone from Israel. And I'm always like telling you, this is a problem because if you hear about my country so many times, but you never actually spoke to a person from Israel, then you don't really know my country. Like all you know is what the media is showing you, which is a problem. Let's talk about it straight. It is a super big problem. This is why I want to have this opportunity to have a chat with you guys. I have a little bit like technical difficulties, so 1 second, let me try to fix it. Let's hope it works. Anyway, hello everyone. Thank you for finding the time to join me. So here's the thing. I want to talk about several things, but at the same time, I want to be able to like let you guys also find the time to have the conversation and to talk about what you find interesting. So I I think I'm just gonna, talk. And if you guys want to join, you, like always, are more than welcome. Shabbat Shalom, everyone. Hold on. Let me link the copy because, like I'm always saying, this is for everyone. And we're going to have this is a conversation, it's not a lecture. So you are more than welcome. Let's change it. Um, let's see. Um, I write it in English, of course. Yeah, in Hebrew. Hold on. And the stream here and the link, and I will pin it so you guys can join. Hi everyone. Thank you for joining. I just want to, have the opportunity to have a conversation with you guys and at the same time um do this. So, I want to talk to you first of all about something that is really bothering me. I see a lot of people also shalom ma shlomech. Oh, thank you, Abby, for trying to write it in Hebrew. Hi. Good, thank you. He asked me how am I? How am I? How are I? I'm so tired. I'm sorry. Every time I'm doing streams, I'm tired. I do apologize for everything. Okay. Have you watched Fauda? I still didn't like watch the new season because didn't got time, and the time I have, I'm using to talk to you guys. So yeah. Okay. A lot of people asking me about reacting to okay, so a lot of people have asked me to react to a lot of music videos and stuff, and I honestly, first of all, I think that the whole point of my channel, and I keep telling that to you guys, that the whole point of my channel, this channel, is to be able to have a conversation with everyone. Now, I don't think that a lot of the songs that people suggest, like more popular songs and stuff, are not something that are educational for me. Therefore, and also copyright and stuff. Therefore, I'm not doing them. At the same time, I got a lot of requests to, react to some songs. So I am thinking, not like I want to hear your opinion. I'm thinking about opening another channel where I just gonna react to music, because I am scared that if I'm gonna put here reaction to some popular music, first of all, the whole essence of my channel right now will get destroyed, because like I said, this is about the relationship between our countries. um the whole essence will get destroyed, and also copyright claims will tear this channel down, and they will like delete the, the channel, the YouTube channel, which is not something I would love to experience. So like I said, I'm thinking about opening another channel that will be more focused on, more popular music and stuff like this, more of like T series type of thing. I don't know. Let me know in the comments if you think it's a good idea, if you will go and watch those things. Personally, I don't know, if I like a song, I will hear it to myself. I don't gonna see other people react to it. But just like, this is me. You do you. It's all good. But yeah, I really want to know your thoughts and feeling about that. Um, yeah. Let's see. Let's see. Okay, I have some stupid questions. So let's just like, you know what? At first, sometimes I'm trying to deal with like negativity and like bad comments and stuff and trolls. Like, I'm trying to also post them and talk about them and try to have a conversation. This is why I'm always saying, if you like coming here to spread hate and you like screaming stuff, you can join here, you can have a conversation, and we can educate each other, even if we're not going to be able to see eye to eye. But the end of the day, like, we can have a conversation. And a lot of people here, they're saying, things about Israel and Palestine at the same time, like, you never been here. So with all due respect to whatever your emotion is toward that thing, it's not like you're not from here, so you're not able to have an actual conversation about this. The same thing I'm always saying about when people ask me about political things in Bharat. I'm not there. I didn't grow up there. I don't even know the language, the culture. I'm learning right now the culture. So my thoughts and feelings are my own, and they should not affect anyone. Hey, Romeo. So, like I said, if you want to join, if you want to ask question or something, the link is in the top of the chat. If not, I'm just gonna continue talking. So, like I said, I am thinking about doing a new channel, more of a reaction to songs channel. And I would really love to know if this is something that you guys will be really interested in, because, like I said, it's not it's not my brand. It's not what I'm doing. I'm only here to promote conversations between civilians of different countries. I do understand that, music, especially mainstream music, is a big part of it. I'm not disrespecting it whatsoever. But at the same time, I am thinking that, like, the whole point of me is to learn about your culture, teach you about mine. And people always make fun of me that when I'm reacting to something and learning about your culture, I'm also like talking all the time about my culture, because the whole, like I keep saying, the whole point is to educate each other and to talk about Israel, because I want you to see how the reality is outside of what you see in the media. So yeah. So if you'll be down for it, just like write in the comments so I know if to like actually spend time on doing it, if it's time well spent or waste time. Let me know. Anyway, yeah, honestly, this is like the only thing I thought about saying in this stream. If you have any questions or something, feel free to write in the chat. If not, it's all good. I'm gonna end. It will be a long, I'm sorry, long. The episode. It will be a short stream, which is also fine, because then I'll have enough time to do other things. Um, Okay. You should start by watching Hindi songs. If you like it, you get the vibe. Um, yeah, I right now I like Hindi, Punjabi songs, stuff like this. I really enjoy it. But at the same time, I don't think it goes with my brand. This is why I'm saying I think about doing a separate channel for that. Um, yeah. Let's see. Let's see if you have any other questions or something interesting to ask, to say, to join. Free country. Both of our countries are the free countries that we can also go say. You can also react on Bollywood. Here's the thing. I'm not sure what my feelings towards Bollywood are because I heard a lot of good and a lot of bad things toward that industry. I know there is a different industries like in India, film industries that are also big. They created a lot of amazing videos and amazing movies that I talked about in this previous videos. Um, but yeah, maybe if people are I understand that the whole like there is a major way like there is a big reason why some things are mainstream and you can get to learn a lot about a country if you watch at the mainstream media and if you listen to the mainstream songs and stuff like this. Um I like I said it was never my thing reacting to music because I'm not a musician or something, but I do enjoy listening to your music and I do love the some of the movie videos like the clips and stuff. So yeah, maybe I don't know. Let me. I just like this is what I just like thought of asking you because, like I say, I'm always trying to keep this a conversation and not a lecture. Um, and hold on, I need to remind myself to drink water. Okay, let's see. Um, when was the first time you heard about Indian Jews? I don't know, I was a child. Like, we know that people came back to our land from all over the world. India was also a part of it. Um, yeah, let's see what else do you have here? Any questions? If I already answered your question, like, you don't need to say it a lot of times. Suggest any good Israeli films. I already did like several times, so you can just watch previous videos and you can take ideas from there. Um, let's see what else. Okay, I see a lot of people commenting like boycott Bollywood. So like I said, it's all good. You can either love or hate that industry, but still it is a big industry. And I understand that this is something important. At the same time, I just like okay, I reacted to a movie called Shalom Bollywood, which is about the fact that in the ancient days, like a couple days ago, um, more than 20 years ago. What? Why did I say days? I'm so tired. I'm sorry. A couple of years ago, there were Jewish Indian actors in the Bollywood industry, and back then things were well, I know, it's a film industry, it's always have some problems, but back then things were a little bit different and I got really excited to know that my brothers and sisters were also part of because whether you enjoy Bollywood or not, you cannot say that this is not a big industry. So it was really interesting to get to learn about that. I made a video about that if you like to see. Yeah, I think this is something really important. Like Bollywood is a big thing, and until they're going to be, and again, there's a lot of small, amazing filmed industries all over India. But right now, this is like the mainstream, and this is how people see India. So yeah, this is a very important thing to watch and to see and to spot the difference between what is real and what is not. Um, let's see. Mm. Ma'am, what is Greater Israel? Is it different from Israel or the name itself? Okay, first of all, Great Israel is from the Bible. We believe that there is borders of Israel will be different borders. It's not when we talk about the Greater Israel. It's not. huge place. We're not gonna take over the entire world. It's not our thing. It's just like several places in the Middle East. You can Google it and see what the Great Israel is supposed to be, and you will see it's not like not bigger, not much bigger than what it is today. Israel is not looking for taking over the world and have more land and film and field and stuff. It's like it's not our thing, not a thing. Just like how in Judaism, we're not looking to, we're not looking for new members. You're not going to recruit other people. We're not gonna tell people join our religion. We're every person who wants to join our religion, we say no because this is an ethnic religion, um, and it is important for us. Um, yeah. So it is. There is something called the Greater Israel, but at the same time, it is not what like people are showing you that like the Jewish people tried to take over the world and stuff like this. Um, let's see. Let's see. Have you eaten Indian food? Yeah, of course. I ate I don't remember the name, samosas and stuff. I have friends that are Jewish Indians. So we also ate at their home. They ate in my home. Like it's all the thing about like the thing about Israel is that we came back from all over the world. We came back to our home, and each one brought something from the country he was at. And this is why we like we know a lot about a lot of different types of food from all over the world, and because those people brought back with them a lot of things that they, learned while they had to run for their lives and not stay home in Israel. Um, See, what is the rule of Jewish mother in br- bringing up their child about culture, history? It's not really a rule. It's just like okay, there is a rule that is um there is a rule that is saying that you have to teach your child to survive. Like you have to teach your child to swim and stuff like this because you have to have your child like independent. You cannot just like let it be and just assume things will be good. You have to make sure he's like know how to survive. It is something that is very important to us because we, like I said, we had to escape a lot of time. We had to run for our lives. So a lot of our holy books got destroyed. Also, a lot of our holy books got banned. Like in the Vatican, there's a lot of ancient books and stuff from our history that they stolen, and it's in their, I don't know, maybe basements or whatever. So we had to keep our history and our culture and things exist through stories. So yeah, most of the times mothers were more raising their children at that time. So yeah, so they will also tell them the stories and what it is to be a part of the 12 tribes of Jacob, to be a part of the Israeli um, people. um, yeah, let's see if you have any other question. Ravi, do you want to join the stream? I saw you click the link. If yes, just write yes or turn on the camera and wave. If not, it's all good. Let's see if you have any other questions. Are there things like love jihad or grooming jihad um, prevailed in Israel? Jihad is a major problem. Let's just like break it down because the word jihad is not like a bad thing, but how people treat it and change it to what it is today, it is a problem. Just how the word the phrase Allah Akbar, it's just mean God is great. Something I also agree with. But at the same time, if a person will scream next to you Allah Akbar, you will not say, yeah, I agree with you. You will run for your life because some people destroyed it. There is, because Israel is a free country, it's the only democracy in the Middle East. Yes, we also have a lot of people who are speaking highly of jihad. I posted several several months ago that there was a terrorist, that he was a teacher, and he just came and started shooting civilians in the old city of Jerusalem. And after that, they interview one of his students, a child, I think it was like around 11, and he said he was crying and saying he was always such a good person. He never said anything bad except for the Jews. May Allah take them. So also we can see that there is a grooming for jihad with young children. We try to prevent it, but at the same time there's nothing you can like do really do, because like you cannot just force people to change their beliefs and stuff. Most of the people slowly realizing that, to spread hate not going to bring them anywhere, especially now where the Abraham agreement came and people said, oh, okay, so you're cool with, with um the Emirates right now and stuff. So you like the people start to realize that it's not going to help them try to spread hate, and it's also going to help them even more to try to spread awareness, conversations, try to educate educate themselves and others about their life and culture. Is like the second you have a conversation, things are getting so much better. The second you just like being taught to hate things without actually learning about those things, this is how jihad is like thriving. And this is one of the main reasons why it is important to have a conversation and to be able to talk to people about things, and about what you believe or don't believe. um, let's see if you have any. Mm. If I answer your question, please like don't spam the chat. Okay. Does Israeli citizens can visit Muslim countries or Arabic countries? First of all, Israel has also in Muslim Arab civilians who has the same equal rights and everything, and they can actually go most of the time. They can go wherever they want in all of those Arab countries. For Jewish people, it's a little bit more difficult. There are places we can go, there are countries we're not allowed to go. There are a lot of problems between them. For example, in Turkey, right now, if you're going to Turkey, there is a major problem and you need to be very, very careful. There was a couple who took pictures. They were traveling Turkey. They took a picture of Erdogan, their I think president or prime minister, pictures next to his house, and they got arrested because people said, "Oh, they're spies," and they're just like seniors come, like not seniors, but just old people come to travel and see Turkey, and they saw a pretty building and said, "Oh, this is where the important people live," and they took a picture of it, and they got like thrown to jail. So this is for Jewish people, it is really dangerous to travel to pure Muslim countries who still teach hate to Jewish people. Arab people, the Arab Israeli civilians are, as far as I understand, are more than welcome to go all over the world. By the way, this is why, let me bring back that question because it is important for you to know. A lot of times when you come into Israel and you like at the airport, you bring your passport, and the lady is most of the times not stamping your passport, she's giving you a ticket. This ticket is important because in a lot of Arab or extreme Muslim countries, if you visited Israel, you will be banned and you will not be able to go there. This is why they give you, the Israeli government give you this ticket that you need to keep. Don't throw it away. That is proven that you came here legally and you're allowed to travel the country. And after that, you go in, and your passport is like no one can really recognize that you've been to Israel. So you will be also able to fly to countries that are openly hating Israel. With that, thank you so much for the donation. It really helps me, by the way. I still like, I'm trying to create good content for you guys. So I really appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you. Namaste, shukran, whatever you want. Thank you. Um, let's see. Any other questions? Do you want to come to India? Yeah, of course. I am trying to save money to go there. I have a list of places I want to go. I'm always saying that the first place I want to go, other than, of course, the assuming New Delhi airport, I want to travel. I want to go to Kashmir because Kashmir is what, from what I realize, is like the closest to the Israeli life. So it would be easier for me to start from a place with who's. It's gonna sound terrible. Start from a place who also have a lot of terror and stuff and bad things happening to them. Also, to first of all, to show my support with people who experience things that I also experience. Um, but it's also going to be, an easier transition, because even though our countries are have a lot of things in common, we are very, very different, and it's sometimes like a shock when you enter in a place who has an entire different culture, language, smells, music. Everything is so different, so it is going to ease my way to Bharat. Any other questions? Let's see. Okay, I see a lot of people saying hello, so hi guys. Um, Thank you for replying the question. Yeah, of course. This is a kind of, like I said, conversation, not a lecture. Everyone is more than welcome. How much money do you need to go to India? Honestly, I don't know. They keep changing how much things are cost, because you need to get vaccines. I need to have a passport. This is also something I need to do. And then flying costs a lot. I know that people say that India, it doesn't really cost a lot, but it is. Like, it is. Like, you have to have insurance and stuff, things that you need to pay before you even get there. And when you get to India, it's just like I got so many people telling me to be careful from, people who are telling me, I'll make a good deal, make do up a good price, and then they're like overcharging things. So you always need to be careful. And I don't know. So I'm assuming I'm gonna save a lot of money and then travel, because I also want, like I said, I want to travel to meet you guys. I've seen, places and stuff in, videos and stuff. I'm all about talking to people and maybe work a little bit in archaeology, things that are interesting for me, because I like history and archaeology. I'm not gonna, sit in some hostel smoking ganja. Not not my personality. Um, let's see. I'll help you visit India. Thank you. What's your views on Jews marrying Muslims girls? First of all, my views about it is that is Pulp Fiction. So there is not a lot of Jewish men marrying Muslims girls, especially because it is not allowed in their religion. Like, they can marry a Jewish woman, but they also, like, eventually she will be Muslim. Jewish Jewish men, like, Islam is really, let me, okay, you know what, let's just say it. Islam has a problem with women's rights. So it is very difficult for a woman in a lot of countries. I'm not saying any countries, but a lot of countries in that are following Islam, it is very difficult for her to choose to get love marriage for someone with the from a different culture or a different religion. So my views, this thing is not existing. We're talking maybe about 40 people in the entire, well, not the entire world, but you get what I'm saying, right? I hope you did. Um let's see. Traveling to India is a lot cheaper than traveling to Israel from India. Yeah, I understand that. At the same time, I still tell you guys that you need to come visit Israel. First of all, because if you have an opinion about my country, you should visit the country and then have the opinion. This is, but more geopolitical thing, which something I'm also all the time telling about myself. This is why when people ask me about India and relationship between India and, like, things that happen in your country, I'm always saying I'm not at liberty to say. Um, but yeah, I'm just like, I think it is very. I know Israel is expensive, But at the same time, when you travel to Israel, there will always be this people around you that will love to show you around, to help you enjoy my country and stuff. So it's not like if you're gonna go to a place that is cost a lot of money. For example, India, people always say, "Oh, India is like a third world country." There are some millionaires and billionaires living in your country, and I assume they don't take rickshaw every day. Like I saw the five stars hotel. I saw those things. I like it is you need to choose you need to choose what is your how will you travel and when and where will you travel? Because I'm all like I love to, go for a glamping and just like have a good time. But I am like at the same time I can just go to a hostel and pay little money to just like live to like I don't know, to have bed with five other girls in a crowded room without, you know, without things we're used to from back home. It is very like you need to choose where you go in and what you're doing in that place. Um, let's see. Do you like Palestinian people? Yes, of course. Like I said, first of all, when you go to my channel, the first video you see is me explaining why, by some definitions, I am Palestinian, and just like have I have Palestinians neighbors. We live together. It is not segregated. I don't know what well, I know exactly what the media is telling you, that this is an apartheid state and all that bullshit, but I'm sorry, it is not. All the time when I am doing live streams of me just walking in the street, showing you the reality, showing you girls with hijab next to rabbis, next to like all the people walking together, dealing with everything together. This is what I want you to see. I want you to see that sometimes it's super boring, but it is still the reality. So you need to like know that. Um, see. Is there good hostels in Israel? Yeah, of course. There's several really, really good. It depends where you are. But when you travel to Israel, like a lot of people send me messages about we're traveling to Israel, we love to some recommendations. And like I'm only given recommendation based on things I personally know. But yeah, I love to like tell people go there, go that, like do this, do that, go to that place. Like I love and yes, most of them were happy. So yes, there is some amazing places. Let's see. Israel tourist, India, no travel, Kashmir. I'm not sure what you're saying, but at the same time, I know a lot of Israelis are going to Kashmir because, like I said, I am also want to go to Kashmir. This is like the main place, maybe the only place where we can actually feel connected in some weird, totally sick way because we experience the same terrible things they experience back there. Um, yeah. Anyway, I think I answered some of your questions. If you enjoyed it, like I hope you enjoyed it. I hope it was educational for you. I don't know. I just had the time to do this quick live, so I did it. Yeah. So thank you so much for watching. I will see you next time, and yeah, take care. Bye, guys.